observe the neck, the position. I like to spend a few seconds observing the way the person breathes or don't. I like to give a bit of space here. And sometimes that would be enough first touch. Then we've been showing alternative funding on the spine. Mostly to care about the joints of my thumbs. Then we can be familiar with a bit of rocking to dissolve the tension in the body. I try to make a head move. This one sometimes can be done if I open the legs before enough. Another kind of way can be sent. You don't have to do that in every massage. It's good to be familiar with the. Then a round of palming of the legs. You can take your time. Mostly what we try here is a scanning feeling. Don't miss something. So to feel symmetrical pressure circle, that could be enough to feel most of the soft part of the body. Feeling the nose, I can stand a little rocking and let you free to do it. We saw first this exercise that interests the fascia of the back. Bending the legs, mostly the way they bend is okay. If they open, it's alright. Knee down, forward. Bring your hand on the knees. This exercise, you can start here at different levels. Could be seen as a bit much at the beginning of a massage, but in a class like this, it's good. Good release. Take my time.
Guys, put your cameras down. There's like 6 cameras on.
What's that?
Guys, the bright light, I mean, come on. Cameras down, please.
Siri not available.
Perfect. We don't want Siri, we want you guys.
Jay, how about I film one and I share with everyone?
I'm squeezing enough the leg in order to be one with the position, and I will repeat, you remember, certainly. Slow, leaning back, and try to visualize where the stretch is actually traveling in the back. To go out, you can just go the way you came, or open your legs and support them. You can come back using this, supporting the legs, both sides, when you come back. Talking about the fascia, the first day we did this exercise, 90-degree angles. I present the legs the way I want. Feel it go with trochanter and lock. I get my butt slightly closer, this is flexible and now usually. So now I use my upper leg, but I can use my lower leg. This gives me an angle. So I'll make a fixed point, mostly lift the fascia. I will repeat this technique and possibly use 2 legs using this angle bend, trying to find a point of resistance. And possibly, but be careful, possibly you can use and receive. And repeat this technique a few times. When I finish, I like to shake to make the energy flow. Like this. Just not on the same pose, just rocking, can change speed. Usually, always good to have this in order to have power and stability. We'll repeat that on the other side. An example of how to use our opening the sideline, opening the spine. I can do that anytime in the practice. My right leg, his right leg. Knee to my groin. And here, keep some space. Spinal twist. Mostly the interest today, bring all of you and try not to be too separate in your twist, but mostly bring him with you. Try to avoid this practice in these days. Separate, gives a nice stretch, but this go further. only up, only down. I will repeat on the other side this technique also. Is it clear? You can train with your hand. This ability here to have the circle represent the first day. I can work on him like this, and later on you can always, and this afternoon you're free to do it, bring some movement or some twist in a different way. Maybe articulate the shoulders in here. Maybe leading one leg down. Same position. Okay? Do that to realign a little bit the energy and the alignment. We've been working with this position. We not do everything, but double chin, the nose in line with the belly button. When I flex the head, one hand safely underneath. I get close enough. Lift in like this. Then use one hand. Be careful with the hair, and then you have time to come yourself. Bring your foot together. Touch the sacrum. Be sure the hands are outside, the chin bone are touching the spine. Knee supported. I can stay here and give him a chair. Going back is one thing I will do, and also sliding my foot. Going back and sliding my foot. And every time, as you remember, I will play and articulate the spine with my foot, doing this toes relax. You can also make a traction in the fascia and send small movement like I'm doing now. I can do my and sometimes I dissociate my foot to articulate the ribs or use this movement. At some point you will have to bring your hands here and open. Use my chin bone here to press down and scapula, this first rib. You can just press this one, Thai massage, and the trapezius. I can slide like this, use my foot, or if I want, I can keep going all the way up, but I can also now you can support the head with your foot. It's nice, little feeling for him. I hold him like a coconut. In my foot. So this few technique we saw from being on this position. If I want to flip him quickly, we have very simple technique to turn the people. You can ask them to do it. Or yeah, there's very many techniques you can use. You can just simply turn the person on their front body, and they either end up to gecko, which is a nice position. Turn your head. A nice position, or on a prone position. So come back to me.
Gecko.
As we have a little bit of free time this afternoon, before I will demonstrate quickly the rocking. This technique, this position as a gecko, protect the lower back, because compared to the extended leg, there will be more pressure here when you work. So by simply bending the leg, we give some space to the belly and give some pressure, less pressure in the lower back. Okay? So this gecko can hold quite a lot of pressure, and what we like about this position also is the stability that we have. If I am in the side position, I can do many things. I'm sorry. I can do many good practice, but definitely the position is relatively unstable on the top and even here. While, can you go back to the gecko position? This half prone, half side position gives us a little protection for the lower back and kind of like good feeling for him. Like this. So, because somebody asked me about the palming, I know you all have experience. What I would like to do in this little review and freedom jam of this afternoon, if you want to come to this position, is to use your body to learn the palming. We want to use no hand. Try to practice a little bit so that the leaning, the need of bringing your gravity on here, here. I want you to have freedom. Freedom means like use your body. You can do things like this, just experimental. To use how you can transmit the weight when we are on bony parts. Can I use different part of my body when I practice? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and practice palming, like animal. More like natural gesture, like more like not something planned. Okay, just to free the child, huh? Just playing. And sometimes it's good. No plan, and maybe you can do things like, oh, I never touched the head, or can I use my body? Yeah, you can this afternoon, just for in this jam at some point. You will see how delicious it is if you slow enough. Okay? So try that. It might surprise you, but please don't get trapped into palming with your hand. For learning that it's really by bringing the gravity here. It's the same example first day, how to work with the elbow. If you want, try this. Or you can apply these techniques in many ways. If I'm relaxed, I can lean and have a lot of power. And also softness. Here, here, here. Maybe you try. But try like this. Not like this. But muscular. For these days, it's no wrong about it. We can use other techniques. Just I want to be very clear how we use the gravity. So maybe this one, you can try. Can I be skillful with my knee here?
This is painful.
This is painful. Too much. So be careful, not pressure on the spine, on the bone. But if you take a 5-year-old kid and you make it jump there, he will not make any mistake. He will know how to walk. He will not press the bone with his heel. He will know. Means it's already there. We just have to free the bird here this afternoon. So when it's like this, the more contact you will use, the more freedom you will have straight away in your practice. And it's a bit body-body, but you can keep it, very clear in your intention and play with gravity. Just receive. Be a witness of the gravity. You want to try?
See.
And then about this, I will not demonstrate more. I want to leave you the white page canvas. Can you sit, please? So if we have time, I don't know. It's always good to bring the person. I will leave this position of yoga and relax him like this, hands on the side. We've been seeing 3 positions. We are free to do other things, but if you want to practice this, one is to support from the front. I can turn his head in your elbow, both, or one. You can take only one hand or 2. According to the size, and be sure before everything that you can dance like this and extend your energy here. So I'm here having a lot of contact. So this first day when we did all the position, the lunge, see how important it is here. And then I can articulate the spine. You remember, moving my hand up and down. Here I'm pressing and articulate on the spinal process. I have a little extension here, a little bit, and then mostly my hand is pushing forward and down. And I go from vertebra. How do you feel? What's that?
It's not.
Fixing, huh? Important. Feel better?
Yeah. I feel mainly a stretch in the arm. More than
So
the spine.
I will give him a bit of space, not to stretch too much. And like we say, at the end, leaving flexion extension and maybe bringing some rotation, articulate the ribs, see if you can hold at different level. On your side, here, or the other one. And then the 2 variations of the side bending for everybody. Here, quickly bring the person like this. This hand, keeping plan and then stretch. Counter posture with your other hand. And then, more flexible people, this hand can go on the opposite. And just have to move. Make them gag here with your foot, with your leg, and then drop with the gravity. point here, I'm sure is guided in the right direction, and I let the gravity maybe I will not force too much, but slowly just open here like this. I can leave this hip under control. You can fix it on the floor, but sometimes it's good to leave some freedom also. See what happens. And the rotation is almost in position. The tango to finish. This one. They rotate like this. One. Come back, inhale. Here we inhale. Exhaling. I guide this first. And when I'm here, I add a little something. That's it. We don't say. Open it out, open it down. And maybe bring some rotation. Sometimes I will drop him into a position. If I feel he's a bit nervous or helping, or bring him into a position you stay. Nothing really special, but by doing that with a lot of quietness, presence, you have a lot of opening. And possibly this rotation. He can put his head like he does now, like a pillow. Some people like to have it dropped forward during this exercise. Also okay. And yeah, mostly how we do, not what we do. That's why I say you can do other things. Huh? It's afternoon we open a bit of practice. If you know other things, it's okay. But try to keep the spirit of what you do like now, to reach limits and practice slowly. Okay?